Hello, my darlings. My name is Victoria, and this is Veritas Tarot Gemini. I'm going to be doing you a reading this afternoon. It's going to be what I'm calling now my sort of mini readings. These are the readings I'm trying to do one star sign a day or two every 2 days. And I'm keeping them down to sort of 10, 20 minutes long. It may go over depending what spirit has to say. For the most part, I'm using my little mini decks, which are my White Sage Tarot, my Light Seers Tarot, and also my Sun and Moon Tarot. But I'm going to start with an animal spirit card for you as well. Thank you, Gemini, for all of your loves, likes, shares, subscribes, your beautiful comments. I am so very, very grateful. If this reading resonates for you, it was simply meant that it was for you today. And, you know, as a reader, my role as a messenger is just to trigger in you that to kind of remove that self-imposed resistance that we sometimes have, which covers up all of the wisdom, the ancient wisdom that you have within you, and just to reinforce the self-belief that you have within yourself. If the reading doesn't resonate, my darling, it simply means it was not for you at this time. There'll always be a reading out there for you at exactly the right time as guided by spirit. So Gemini, let's move ahead with your reading and see what animal spirit has to say for you first. This is for Gemini, for those that most need to hear this message today. I love these spirit animal cards. They're by Collect Baron Reed and they're just beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. For Gemini, for those that most need to hear this message today, which animal spirit wants to come out for them. So what have we got? We've got 3 cards that wanted to come out. We've got the lion spirit, the snake spirit, and the mouse spirit. So what this is saying for me, the snake spirit is right in the middle. So let me show you that initially. Time to heal. And now you've got the number 55. So this talks about change in your life that's happening right now. 5 and 5 is 10. So it talks about an end of a cycle. Now, the beautiful thing about the snake spirit, time to heal, is the snake sheds its skin. So this spirit is saying to you now, this is a time for you to reflect on what has happened for you in this last cycle. And it's a time to let things go, like that snake, to release things. I know that sometimes can be more difficult than it is to sort of say the words, but when you let things go, you look back and you observe, you know, why this happened, and what can you take, what can you learn from it, my darling. I always say everything happens to you. It doesn't have it. Everything happens for you. Sorry, it doesn't happen to you, but it's how you choose to receive it. That's the gift. So in this moment, try and look at this as an opportunity for what your soul is trying to teach you at this time. What is it that you've taken from this experience? How can you move forward, evolving from it? What is it that may have been repeating cycles? Where does this hurt go back to? Because for the most part, when we react to things, it's a reaction that's very conditioned within us. It's that self-imposed resistance that we put on things, because it's a story we've been telling ourselves for a long time. And the thing about the snake as well is it can't hear, it can only see. So this is about you trying to bring into your perception that direct perception of pure soul loving energy, because your soul has unconditional love for you. And your soul, my darling, is a piece of divinity. It's a piece of source energy. So if you can tap into that in the stillness, when your mind, trying to calm your mind, because the mind is just a jumble of thoughts over and over again, a lot of them very repetitive, and tap into that stillness, you'll be able to bring in the answers that you're seeking at this time. And it's going to allow you to release things that just no longer serve you and to move forward. And with an instinctive approach, so that you'll put your feelings first as opposed to your mind. You've got the lion spirit here, be generous of spirit. So what this is saying is, in this moment of releasing and beginning to understand why things may have happened, it's about accepting all sides of yourself, accepting all sides of others, understanding that everyone is on their life path, and some souls have chosen a very difficult life path, and others for the evolution of their soul, because everybody is on a path for the evolution of their soul, for their soul to remember what it always has known, that is a part of everything that is the I am, the universe, the omniverse, source energy, whatever you want to call it, him, her, God, whatever. And some souls choose a path that enables others to evolve, enables others to remember. So be generous of spirit is saying, it's with the understanding that we are all one soul and everything is connected, and there's always an underlying source, soul reason for things as well. And that being compassionate and understanding allows you to grow. This is not for another, this is only for yourself, because it is with forgiveness. You know, forgiveness is the biggest act of self-love and self-empowerment that you can do, because you're releasing somebody else from their ability to affect your reality, because then you're creating your consciousness over reality rather than reality is creating your consciousness. You're moving away from it, having learned from it, having let go of it. And then this is mouse spirit at the moment. That is, oh, and by the way, 3 and 7 here, 37 is 10. So again, it's talking about the end of a cycle. And then you've got mouse spirit here, tend to the small things. So at this time, spirit is saying, try not to think too much about this great big gaping hole, this great big painful place that you're in right now. Focus on the small things, focus on the little day-to-day things. Every day, wake up and say to yourself, I intend to have a good day today. I intend to have a happy day today. I intend to be grateful for all the little things in my life that are going to appear and occur during this day. Because by doing that, you're putting yourself into this present moment rather than projecting your fears and anxieties and worries into the future. And you're also releasing things without realizing it from the past, because when we're in the present, the past doesn't have the ability to affect us if we are choosing to be in this present moment, the I am moment. And that is all life is about. It is the I am. How are you feeling now? I am, two of the most powerful words you can say, because I am states you are the I am that I am. You are divine source energy within you. And what you put after that projects your energy out. So tend to the small things, look after yourself, self-care, be kind to yourself. And that's about being generous of spirit as well. Be kind to yourself. Don't beat yourself up about whatever's happened, because everything happens for a reason. And if God, the universe, has closed one door, it's because another door is opening for you. And what you're being asked to have at this moment is trust and faith. So I'm going to pull some more cards on this for you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, for Gemini. Thank you. So you've got the 9 of Cups. So this is leading to your wish fulfillment, this door that is opening for you. This is you've got your 2 10s here. So there is something ending in order for something else to come in. And sometimes people have to leave our lives in order for other things to come in. This is a wish fulfillment for you. This may not be something that you're even aware of at this time, but it's something you've been projecting out energetically within you about what you expect, whether this is from a relationship or for your career or your life path. This is your, I expect this because I deserve this. And this is the 9 of Cups energy. And it all comes from that treasure within you. It all comes from you recognizing and reconnecting to yourself as source energy. You are not an individual alone in this universe. Each person is a physical representation of all that is I am. And when you can tap into that, you come into a space of empowerment, a very humble empowerment space, when you realize that you can cause and create your reality. So what is it that you're wishing for, you're hoping for? Turn it into belief and knowing. Have the faith that it's going to happen, because you are willing it to happen by releasing any doubt attached to it. Focus on what it is and why you want it, and release any of the detail behind it, because then you allow the universe the broadest possible universal spectrum to bring it in for you. Thank you, Spirit. And you've got the Death and Rebirth card here, a beautiful major arcana for me. This is a time, you know, Death and Rebirth card is literally an end of an old way of thinking and a start of a new approach, a new way of thinking, a new perspective on life, one where you're not a victim of anything, but you yourself are causing and creating your life, and you're releasing yourself of a lot of reactionary thoughts that you have had about things, and you're seeing everything as an opportunity for your growth. It's also a period of time for you, my darling, where you are beginning, it's going to be a time where you're going to begin to come into that space of I know who I am, and I know I am a part of all that is, and I know that I am empowered, and I know this is what I deserve. And you're going to, it's almost like you've slightly hidden away. It's like that mouse. You felt that you haven't been listened to. People don't really want to, you feel kind of undervalued. But that is a feeling you're projecting out within yourself. That is a conditioned thought that you've been telling yourself, because that's not true. You are amazing. You are a piece of divinity, and trust and believe in that. And as you come into the space of rebirth, you're going to literally remove this cloak that you've put over yourself, that you've been hiding away, who you are, and you're literally going to become a part of all that is. That is that death and rebirth, the understanding that we are a part of all that is I am. I'm going to pull now some of the White Sage Tarot for you. Thank you. And now you've got the Hangman. So this is this period of time. I haven't seen these cards properly for a very long time. So look, the Hangman, what a gorgeous card here. There's no rush here. There's no tick-tock time on this. This is all at a natural pace. You're going through this chrysalis stage at the moment, and it can be pretty awful and sludgy and horrible and just uncomfortable. But trust that you will come out of this stage, and you are going to literally turn into this butterfly. It's going to be a transformational process for you, but you have to go through it. And when we are at our most uncomfortable is when we're at our most transformative. Try and release any opinions you have on things. Try and let go of any opinions you have on things, because if you let go of a very strong opinion, then the truth can come in for you. Sit in a space whenever you can of stillness and accept where you are right now, with an understanding that you may not understand it, but your soul understands exactly why you are where you are right now. And it is for your greatest good. It's to get you ready for the next transformational part of your journey. And when you're in that space, simply say, I am ready. I am ready to receive whatever it is that my soul intends for me to receive in this moment. Thank you. And just allow yourself, because by doing that, you're putting yourself in the present moment and you're allowing yourself to receive in. And that's the Hangman. Anything else from this deck, please, as well? Thank you. And you've got the Empress. Beautiful card. This is the Seal card. So the Empress is you receiving, literally go into a space of receiving. This is the whole process of this journey. And when you're in that Empress stage, it's about you really coming into the full beauty of who you are, understanding that you do deserve, you are worthy, you are amazing, and that you, whatever you have attracted into your life has allowed you to come into this Empress stage, because it's only when we go through experiences. We have to feel things to understand them. People can tell us things over and over again, but until we feel it, and we have that aha moment, and our soul remembers, because our soul knows it all, but just forgets the moment we're born. And so those sudden insights, foresights, and aha moments and light bulb moments are all our soul remembering that it is a part of all that is I am. And with this seal, you know, the seal is a beautiful animal to remind us of our femininity, to remind us of our empathic side of us, that powerful, empathic, intuitive soul side of us. The seal is very playful, so it's reminding you to be in the moment as well. Sit in your feelings, my darling, at this stage. Don't bury them away, because then they have to go somewhere, and that dis-ease can become a physical dis-ease for you. So let them out, feel them, prod them, ask them where they come from. It tends to go back to the feeling behind the feeling behind the feeling, that you've been triggered by something now, but it's a deeper rooted cause to it. Try and go back to it, and trust that you are completely guided and completely protected at this time. And then I'm going to pull my Sun and Moon card for you. Thank you, Spirit. Change is good, my darling. Embrace the change. This is God opening another doorway for you. This is the bridge at the moment. This chrysalis stage is that time between one time and another, and it's necessary for the next stage of your life. So 10 of Wands, another 10, which is beautiful. A lot of cards have come out here for you. Absolutely wonderful. Okay, so 10 of Wands, the Moon, 6 of Swords, the Sun, and the Emperor. I'm going to just start with a 10 of Wands here. Release as much as you can, that you don't need to carry around with you at this moment. I have an expression called like the Control-Alt-Delete, when we have too many tabs open on our computer and the computer starts buffering. If there's too much going on in your headspace, it can't cope with it. And your mind actually can't process the answers, because your mind only retains this information from this lifetime. And generally, most of it is judge data about yourself and where you're at, and you know, sometimes judge data of others. But so if you can bring in your soul's wisdom into this by sitting in the silence, spending 10 minutes a day just being, just sitting, just receiving, you're going to allow yourself to drop a lot of these wands. And it's all about, also about creating healthy boundaries for yourself. The only person, my darling, that you should be responsible for is yourself. The only person that you can heal is yourself. You cannot heal another person. You can trigger in them the ability to heal themselves. But this is a moment for you to create your own extraordinary strong foundation. And you're not responsible for others. Everybody has their life path and their life journey. Do you remember we talked about that with the lion spirit? And you are very courageous and you are very strong, but this is a moment for you to make a resolution for yourself that you are choosing. It is your choice how you wish to be. It is your choice to be happy. It is your choice to be sad. Nobody else has that power over you. And this is a moment for you to choose, like a resolution. I am choosing to be happy. I am choosing to receive clarity. I am choosing to move forward. I am choosing to understand. So that is that releasing that 10 of Wands, that oppressive feeling that you have, that you're not in control of where you are. You are, my darling. You have a choice right now. And then you've got the Moon card. This is a moment for you to face your fears. And that is to look at everything and observe every experience, the experiences that are really grabbing you right now. Observe them and think, why has this happened for me? What is it asking me to learn from, release, let go, evolve? The Moon card also talks about mysterious paths, things yet unknown. So the universe has a plan. And when the universe has a plan, it generally is a wonderful, magical mystery tour plan, but it'll come in its own divine timing for you. Then you've got the Six of, actually, sorry, I'm so sorry, it's the Sun card next. This is all about your internal healing. The sun helps things to grow. It helps things to evolve. The Sun card represents happiness for you as you go through this internal healing. And this is something for you to do for yourself. Nobody else can fill that within you, can help. There are always going to be soul family, soul tribe who come to help you at a particular time. God, the universe always sends those that you need at a particular time. Be open and be receptive of that. But this healing is for you to do. And you are more than capable. This is an extraordinary reading for you. And then you've got the Six of Swords, which is moving forward. And the beautiful thing about the Six of Swords, it's as you come out of that sort of hermit space, that chrysalis space, you will be much more in tune with yourself, so much more connected, and you will feel instinctively which is where you're meant to be going. What are your next few steps? And you'll do it with your feelings, not so much with your thought space. And the Six of Swords is about movement forward and letting go. The one little thing that Spirit wants to say here with the Emperor, and you've got the Emperor and the Empress. So this could be about another in your life, but this is your reading. And so what this is saying for me is it's the balance between the Empress and the Emperor. The Empress should lead in terms of your intuitive side, and the creative ideas and the enthusiasm and the knowing. But the Emperor follows with practical, logical, taking care of things. Because when you come into that higher vibration, and when you are literally in that creative space, then as you are creative and imaginative, can't speak, and excited about something, the natural steps, the Emperor steps will follow. With the Emperor, don't rush forward too much. Just go with the flow, see the signs, be receptive of who's coming in to help you at this time. Go with what feels right. If you feel like you're rushing, pull back, because you can end up being a little bit of a bull in a china shop. And I'm just going to finish with my, well, I've picked up my light seers, so I meant to finish with my light seers for you. Thank you for Gemini. Thank you. I wanted to come out. You've got the King of Swords and you've got the 10 of Cups. So the King of Swords, this is you in this space of clarity, understanding. You see, he's not doing the kings and queens are about beings. This you in your masculine space, understanding where you are. It's been a journey. Okay, you're at the top of this mountain. It's been a journey, but you've got the bat here, which represents being able to see through, literally slice through everything. You have a radar-like perception of the truth. The crow there represents the keeper of secrets, but also sometimes those negative thoughts that can creep in. And just remember as well that those three tools of creation are what you think, say, and do. So be careful of those thoughts at this time. You have such wisdom, and with the grey hair, you've got such wisdom, and you have gained that wisdom. You've remembered so much of it. And although it's been an ending for you, it's been a symbolic ending. And this is a time for you to, this is going to be a time for you to rest and be and receive, because look what's coming in. That 9 of Cups leads to the 10 of Cups. And the 10 of Cups is a space of everything that you have caused, you've created, maybe by yourself, but in conjunction or collaboration with other souls. But it's your dreams come true card. And it's a sign of blessings coming in for you. If you're feeling in a lack of space, though, that is the energy you're protecting. So when we go back to that card, where was it? Tend to the small things and be generous of spirit. Was it that one, or was it the 10 of Wands? I can't remember what I said to you, I think. But what it is when you're in that space of being grateful for the small things, each and every day, you're choosing each day, you're going to have a good day, you're going to have happy moments. This is what the universe responds to for this 10 of Cups. And if you can visualize what you're wanting and why you want it and the feelings that that gives you, if that is enough and there's no lack of in your life, then you are willing it literally towards you. So that's a beautiful end to this reading, my darling. Gemini, I shall be doing another reading for you the week after next. But in the meantime, take care. I am doing my first live at the end of this month on the 31st. At 9 p.m. UK time. So I'm trying to be able to capture as many people that are able to join me internationally. So that's 9 p.m. I'm going to do a reading for those in the room. And then also for those that Spirit intends to watch afterwards. And I will allow quite a lot of time for some questions and answers as well, if you would like to join me, if you'd like me to pull a card or two for you as well. I do, as you know, do personal readings. All the details are in the description box below. But take care, my darlings, and I will see you very soon. Bye-bye.